Speaker down there, and right up here, bottle holder, little storage, mirror controls together with the power folding mirrors. Push this left and right buttons at the same time, and able to fold down the mirrors, side mirrors rather. Window controls, all four windows on this S90 are fully automatic in both directions, as well as your window lock and your child lock button, central locking button, and your 2% memory buttons right here. Massive size of air vent. This lever adjusts your brightness at the interior at night, and this button right here opens up and closes down the rear boot lip. Storage, and this lever right here pops up your bonnet. Volvo door sills. The driver's seat of this S90 does get a fully power adjustment, with all of your controls located right here, together with your 4-way lumbar support. You can adjust your thigh support manually using the lever underneath. You have the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side. Like the driver's side, the front passenger side does have an adjustable thigh support. The Volvo S90 does get a rack and pinion power steering system with electric assistance. A 3-spoke designed steering wheel is covered in leather with satin chrome highlights that surrounds the top 2 steering wheel spokes as well as the horn ring, and a multi-function controls can be found at the piano black accented top 2 steering wheel spokes. An 8-speed automatic gearbox is offered on a twin turbocharged 2-liter diesel engine with sport mode and geartronic manual shifting using via the plus and minus on the gear lever. Standard features for the S90 D4 are the front and rear parking assistance, park assist pilot, automatic parking system, and reverse camera with 360-degree camera, as well as different camera angles and active guidance lines. So let's start first with the center console. Right here you got your center armrest, which is made up with leather. And underneath, you've got your decent amount of storage area with your 2 USB ports. Two cup holders, storage, and a power outlet. Your auto hold function. And your electronic parking brake. Your driving mode selector. Engine start stop. Storage. Underneath of the infotainment system, you've got your physical buttons with your front and rear defrost, seek track buttons. In the middle, you've got your volume knob together with your plain pause button. The S90 D4 gets a Volvo's Sensus Connect head unit featuring 9-inch LCD touchscreen infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. The sound system of the S90 is relying onto the Volvo's high-performance sound composed of 10 speakers that produces 220 watts of power. The infotainment system, navigation display, and your climate control system are all in one head unit, flanked with these two aircon vents. Wiper controls to the right, and your light and indicator controls to the left. At the end of the indicator stalk, you got your reset button. On the steering wheel, the left spoke has your cruise control, adaptive cruise control, as well as your pilot assist control. While on the right spoke, it houses your audio controls with your volume button, seek track, and mode on the center, together with your voice control and this button right here, controls for your multi-information display located on the instrument cluster. The steering wheel of this S90 does get a manual tilt and telescopic, adjusting using this lever right here. Speaker right there. Grip handles for the driver. Sun visor with a vanity mirror for the driver's side. Frameless auto-dimming rearview mirror. And your LED lights right above, together with these light control buttons, as well as your auto button. Lockable glove box, which is perfect amount of size. Grip handles for the front passenger side, as well as your sun visor with a vanity mirror. Speaker down there, and right up here, storage right here, window control, adjustable headrest, both front and rear. Well, I do set the driver's seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do have the room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I have slightly more than this. And I have this much in terms of headroom. Well, in this class, it is actually very, very comfortable in terms of space, as well as the comfortness of the seats thanks to this leather upholstery. You do have storage pockets on the front seat backs. Your 120 volt home power outlet that has a maximum of 150 watts of power, as well as the 60 hertz of power. 2 aircon vents on the rear, as well as your controls for your rear air conditioning with your individual temperature, as well as your fan speed. You have also your aircon vent located at the B pillars on both sides. Reading lights right above for the rear, as well as your grip handles on both sides. However, on this side has the hook. A hook located on the other side. You got your center armrest located right here. However, it is covered in plastics. There are 4 different ways to operate the powered rear trunk lid. The first way is via the button on your key fob. The second way is via the button inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on. The third way is to sway your feet underneath at the rear that makes sure that your key fob is in yourself. And the fourth and final way is to locate a touchpad right above the Volvo badge. Trunk space of the S90 is measured by 500 liters. For extra practicality, fold down the rear seat backs. There are hooks on the sides, storage net, and a 12-volt power outlet on the left side, LED light on the load lip, and a spare tire toolkit and jack are mounted under the boot floor.